Ranking every Gen 1 Pokemon. Like, comment, subscribe. Intro over. Let's begin. We got a lot to go through in very little time, so we're just gonna do this based on facts. Obviously, not just my opinion. This is verifiable by science. Let's get the starters out of the way. Charmander, S tier. Squirtle, S tier. Now, what's interesting about this is we also have Megas and Gigantamax. Let's do the middle stages. Ivysaur is gonna go to A. Charmeleon is gonna go to Gut Check, A. Wartortle, sorry, B tier. Starter evolutions. Venusaur, S tier. Blastoise, S tier. Charizard, also S tier. Like, come on. It's popular to hate on the popular, but you know what? Credits due where credits due. Mega Venusaur, absolute A tier. No, S. No, A. No, S. It's thick. Come on, it's thick with the full flower. You gotta. Mega Blastoise, arm cannons, S tier. Charizard X, S tier. Look at this absolute edgelord dragon. Charizard Y, B tier. It's just, it's Charizard, but pointy. All right, we have Gigantamaxes. This is a weird one. Venusaur, we'll put you in A. Big Boy Stoice, we'll put you in A. I really like that one. This like weird tank castle. And then Big Boy Zard, I mean, they gave it fire wings. Like, how could we not? How could we not put it S? This Venusaur living here is going to bother me, so I guess Venusaur gets to go in S tier twice. Caterpie, honestly, S tier. Just overall design. This is like one of the poster's children for Pokemon in my IMO. Metapod. I'm trying to be unbiased and not let nostalgia overrun it. I'll put Metapod in B. Butterfree, A tier. It's a good butterfly. Gigantamax, Butterfree. We're gonna put that in B. It's just kind of, I don't know. A lot of the Gigantamaxes are just big. That's it. Weedle, B tier. Kakuna, I think it's the superior Cocoon Boy, A. Beedrill, we're gonna put you in B. Am I too scared to put anything under B? No, we're gonna get there. Mega Beedrill, A. Oh my goodness, look at this thing. Absolute edgelordiness, unreal. Pidgey, A tier. Setting the standard for Route 1, but at the same time, nothing to write home about. Pidgeotto, Pidgeotto's cool. I'm gonna put that in B. Again, it's an awkward middle stage of a not S tier. Pidgeot, S tier. Definitely no biases whatsoever. Mega Pidgeot. I love Mega Pidgeot. Ooh, that might be an S. It's an S tier, but they made it like prettier. They made it fancy. Rattata. Rattata's an A. I guess 2 Rattatas an A. Ooh, okay. They have Alolans. Now this is cool because Alolan Rattata, in my opinion, S tier. I don't know. Again, I'm just being hot topic about it. Raticate, B tier. I know Dookie will get mad at me, but you know, it's a big rat. I find Alolan Raticate just a bit better. The cheeks are kind of weird though, because then I would say it's 1 rank above, but I think the chonky cheeks just kind of even it out. All right, Spearow landing in our first C tier. I think we already had a basic bird. It's a bit redundant. Fearow C as well. It's kind of, sure, why not? Ekans, we have a B tier. Arbok is bigger Ekans, so also B tier. I think we're gonna come back to Pikachu. There's much more to unpack here, so we're gonna come back to that. Raichu, riding true. Absolute A tier of a lad. Look at this. Look at this zappy boy. So good. Goes in there twice. Alolan Raichu. B. It's okay. It's Raichu on vacation, you know? He's not trying as hard. Sandshrew, absolute god tier design. Just so adorable. So good. So pure. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Alolan Sandshrew. Ugh, I was gonna put it in B, but it's an igloo, so A. Sandslash, also S tier. Vastly underrated. Not very good, but still. Design. Okay, maybe I shouldn't just go design. We'll go A. Alolan Sandslash, B. It's very rare that an Alolan is superior, but you know. Sandshrew is friend shape. Sandslash is danger friend shape. Nidoran, B. Both Nidoran, B. Nidorina, B. I think until we get to the king and queen of everything, they're just gonna chill in whateversville. B is Fineville. B is Decentville. Now, the king and queen. My goodness. A for boobs. A for boobins. All right, Clefairy. I'm gonna put the almost mascot in A. It could have been you. But imagine the timeline where it isn't the little yellow rat. Clefable, I'm gonna put Clefable in C because like there's actually like no difference. It's just a little longer. Vulpix, good lord, S tier. Alolan Vulpix. I wish I had made S+. This thing is just perfect. This is one of the most wonderful things that mankind has achieved is Alolan Vulpix. Ninetales, S tier, gorgeous. Alolan Ninetales, gorgeous but cold. Jigglypuff, also A, classic. Like, how much Jigglypuff's accomplished. Wigglytuff, again, just longer. Oh, but you do have a belly, so I guess good for you. Zubat, ugh, C tier. Both of them actually. Golbat, I was gonna say C, but like look at that smile. That damn smile. Hi. Ooh, Oddish. Oddish is S tier. That's solely on design, but again, this is just so good. So good. Gloom will go with A tier. Not quite on par with Oddish, but a very, very fair, a very stellar evolution. This Gloom only has like one dot on the coconut. Vileplume also hanging out in A. And thick-spotted Vileplume in A. Paris, okay. There's a lot with Paris hate and then justice for Paris. I think neither are warranted, and I think Paris just chills in B where no discussion even needs to be had. Parasect, I was gonna say C tier, but the fact that it's literally just like been taken over is horrifying, and lore-wise, that's amazing. So, Zombie Mushroom Crab goes in B. Venonat, Venonat S tier, and like let's put you right up front. You are like that is this. I think this is like one of the best design Pokemon of all time. The only thing that would bring it down is it was supposed to turn into Butterfree, but you know what? That's not Venonat's fault. Venomoth, I don't know. There you are. Diglett, you go in A tier. It's classic. Alolan Diglett, yeah, they just gave it hair. See, Dugtrio, it's just 3 of these. I can't let that slide. And coming in with our first D tier is Alolan Dugtrio. It was already just 3 to begin with, but then you slap hair on it, like, no thank you. Meowth, my boy's gonna hang out in A tier. Long Boy, he's a long boy. Alolan Meowth, definitely A, but is it superior? Oh no, I'm betraying my childhood, but I do. S tier. No, wait, you know what? Meowth, you go, no, I'm not gonna knock it down for the Alolan. They both go A tier. Whew, that was close. Galarian. Yep. Psyduck. This is one of the boys. There's a good handful that's just like, this is, in my IMO, this is what Pokemon is. Golduck, it was a weird evolution. This was a strange transition from Psyduck to Golduck. So we're gonna drop it in A. Unpopular opinion, but Mankey's S tier. Little super monkey ball. Primeape, A tier. Bigger with accessories, why not? Growlithe and Arcanine, S tier. I will not be taking questions. Poliwag. Okay, here's what I say. Poliwag's B tier. There's nothing to complain about, but there's nothing to write home about. Poliwhirl, A tier. What a step up. I would say Poliwhirl is candidate for best middle stage, at least in Gen 1. Poliwhirl or Kadabra, who also can hang out in A tier. Poliwrath's B tier, again. It's fine. There's nothing to complain about, but it's nothing spectacular. Abra, A tier. Alakazam, I've made this opinion. Sorry, I've made this fact quite clear. Mega Alakazam, I say A. The beard is a little off. I understand why, but the beard and also spoon count went up drastically. That is an excessive amount of spoonery. Machop, B. It's fine. Child. A tier. Machamp, A tier. Both of these are, I know they're just people, and I'm usually weird about humanoid people, but like, choke the champ. Why not? I forgot that Gigantamax Machamp was a thing. You're gonna chill and see. Hashtag humanoid people. Bellsprout, another classic design. A tier. Weepin' Bell, nothing to write home about. B tier. Now for Victory Bell, I'm between B and C. I don't know what it is, but for me, I've always had issue. I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna go C. Tentacool. Tentacool's fine. Nothing bad, nothing great. Tentacruel, absolute. Absolute. A for absolute. Geodude, classic design. Alolan, okay, typing wise, it's kind of cool actually. So you know what? C tier. C tier for slightly more viability. Graveler, also S tier. Absolute lad. Weird eyebrows, C. All right, here's the thing. Golem, C tier. Alolan, B tier. I don't know. I've already said in this whole endeavor that beards on Pokemon are weird, but for some reason he is working it. And also like the does that oh, do you even need to ask? The entire line. All of them. Ponyta. Rapidash. All forms. Give me more of them. Chief's Kiss. This is it, chef. Slowpoke. Yeah, I'd put Slowpoke in A or B. I'm gonna say B. Alolan, C. I didn't do Slowpoke dirty. B is fine. Slowbro, A. Beyblade. We give Beyblade an A. Fisty Boy a C. Not sure how we feel about that. Magnemite, C tier. Weird. Just metal. It's just metal. I don't know. Magneton, again, if your evolution is just making more, you're just one grade lower than your predecessor. So we have another D tier. Farfetch'd, B tier. Galarian, also fine. They're fine. Honestly, actually, no, Galarian goes to C. It's the same thing, but more veggies. And I hated veggies as a kid. Veggies are great now. I need to eat more. I'm so tired. Oh, Doduo. I have never cared at all for this line. All four of them. Seal, absolute perfection. Dugong. Oh, grammar. Honestly, all of the sludge. Bottom of the barrel. Well, this one's pretty. You go in C tier. I like your color scheme. Shelter C. It's shell. Cloyster, however. We got ourselves an A, baby. Look at this Ghastly on a half shell. Cloyster power. You don't need to even talk to me about Ghastly, Haunter, Gengar. Every rendition just being perfection. You cannot make these bad. There is nothing you can do to mess these up. Literally the worst thing about them is the shinies could be better. Onyx is between A and B. I think Onyx goes for A. Drowsy I could hate more, so C tier. The only way I could hate Drowsy more is if it became Hypno. So Hypno gets to hang out with the literal piles of garbage. Twice, actually. Ooh, Krabby, S tier. Kingler, A tier. Forgot about G-Max Kingler. It has a bubble beard, right? That lands it in A. Voltorb, it's B. Upside down Voltorb, C. Eggs is C. Coconut Tree, we're gonna put in B. Long boy, A. Now, hear me out. This one literally had to grow on me. After a while, this one just felt right. To where I saw Short Boy Coconut and it didn't feel right anymore. All right, Cubone, A. Marowak, A. Alolan Marowak, all the way up to S. What an upgrade, dude. What an absolute badass. Hitmonlee, I'm going to drop you in C, dude. Like, I know you are leg day, but I don't know. Hitmonchan, A tier. Maybe I like Pokemon that are people more than I thought. Lickitung is D tier only because at the moment there's nothing lower. Tangela, C. It's Ghastly with noodles. Kangaskhan. It's A or I'm gonna say A. I'm gonna say A. Repping the Safari Zone. I love Mega Kangaskhan from a mechanical standpoint because you got to break through focus sashes, which is nice. I'm gonna put that in A. You know what? I'm gonna say that like a mega evolution doesn't necessarily have to be like, oh, it's bigger or it has more colors or pointy. It can just be like, it's just a big change. Horsey, Horsey's S tier design. I'm gonna say Seadra's B. Hey, wow. Fish, star you, B, star me, B. I'll say B. Again, all mimes belong in D tier because nothing is lower. And while we're at it, we're just gonna put you just belong together. Scyther, you got a S. You got a S to Scyther. Electabuzz, we're gonna put in A. Magmar, B. Sure. Pinsir is a tough one. I go back and forth so much because it's so classic, especially when you take the cards into account. You know what? Middle of the road, we're gonna put you in B, buddy. Mega Pinsir, I actually don't remember a thing about you, so you can chill there. Tauros, it's a bull, sure. B for bull. All right, you've gotta put the absolute lad, the absolute god, the beast, the big boss Magikarp in S tier. There is no question. Same with Gary, and then thicker Gyarados, also S. Look at that. Lapras, S tier. Gigantamax, Lapras, I think we're gonna throw in B. I don't know if I can rank Ditto. I have no idea what to do with this. I have no idea. We're gonna leave it up to a dice roll. All right, apparently Ditto's A tier today, but in true Ditto fashion, who knows? That could change. Eevee, S tier. Big Eevee, S tier. Look at X, it's fluffier. Come on. I think all the evolutions go straight to S. I'm pretty sure there's like nothing anyone can do about that. Porygon, oh man, never cared. I'm gonna throw you in D. And then it started evolving and it just like got smooth and weird to me. Weird. Yeah, okay. That's a little harsh, honestly. We're gonna say C. Porygon C. To say Porygon's as bad as Jinx or Mr. Mime or Lickitung, that's not fair. Almanite, praise B. Almastar, praise B. Kabuto, A. With the pointy version, great. But they don't, Aerodactyl is, ooh. Yeah. God, yes. Absolutely yes. All right, Mega Aerodactyl, I loved using it, but I gotta be real, it's just a little pointier. We're gonna drop you an A. The big chunk is gonna take up a few slots in S tier. Let's do the dragons first. Dratini, we're gonna say A. Actually, you know what? It might be a superior middle child. Let's do a swibbity swap. Dragonair in A tier? Dratini in B? Who are we? How spicy? Dragonite, the boy. Our fat dragon friend. All right. We bring ourselves to legendaries and then ending it with Pikachu. So, Articuno, S. Zapdos, S. Now, Moltres, on the other hand, is also S. Okay, Galarian is where this changes up a little. Articuno, I'd say is A. Moltres, edgelordiness. Fantastic. A. It can't touch the original. Oh, but the shiny is the original. So like, man, you know what? Yeah, dude, looking at that, the more I look at it, the better it gets. We're gonna bump you up to S. The ostrich is where I'm uncertain. I think we're gonna throw the running boy in B. Oh yeah, forgot bigger thick boy. Dude, he grew on him. He's a place now. Good for him. S tier. I'm not even gonna try and say anything or make anything of it. Every Mewtwo and Mew just jumps to the top. This is the Dragon Ball Z Pokemon crossover every kid wanted as a child. Mew, S tier. Let's go Gigantamax Pikachu. I'm gonna say this boy is A tier because it is nice to see my boy put some weight back on, feeling good, getting chonky again, throwing it back. Round boy from the 90s makes his return hundreds of feet tall. The classic, the OG, the boy. I'm letting the nostalgic bias slip. It's definitely at most an A. Shoot, it might be S tier, but that's so predictable. But like, this is the first thing you see. This is the mascot. Okay. Because none of this would be, because I maybe wouldn't even have a job without him. Oh, the mascot lands an S. And I think part of me just did not want to be super predictable, but man, if anyone's earned it, it is Pikachu, without a doubt. And here you go. Here is the official tier ranking for Pokemon. I am the most credible source for that type of information. Here's just a big box of perfection. Here is a big box of, this is great. This is wonderful. Here is a box of, okay, sure. Here is a box of could have been better, but you know what? For how small this box is, that's nice. And then here is why. Here is why tier, because why did we let this happen? So hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you smash like and subscribe and leave a comment and all that. Follow on Twitch so you can watch this live. It's a great time. Or it's not. I don't know. Have day.